with all the frustrating reports of all the bots and everything buying up all the PS5s that are going for sale at Walmart and Best Buy and various retailers, it's always nice to just take a moment and poke fun at some of the more lighthearted stories that come into the spotlight when it comes to things like the PlayStation 5 and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look at this article that I have up here from radio.com. Man's wife sells his PS5 after she discovers he lied and said it was an air purifier. I promise you this is not a Florida story. Okay. Um a Taiwanese man was one of the lucky few to actually get his hands on a PlayStation 5. Unfortunately, his wife wasn't really thrilled with the amount of video games he played preceding the purchase, so he had to hide the fact that he bought one from her. So he told her that it wasn't a PlayStation, but an air purifier. And to his credit, both devices do have a similar appearance. He's not wrong. They kind of looks like a giant or like a mini air purifier. He's not wrong. Unfortunately for this fella, his wife quickly was able to tell the difference between a PlayStation and an air purifier and quickly sold the gaming console from out under her husband. According to the man who bought the system from his wife, it was the cheapest price for one he'd seen. So, I mean, like, we don't have any proof of this story, right? Like, the original article came from Taiwan News. Okay, so I mean, take it how you will. I think it's funny as hell. So let's see. Okay, here's some more information from Taiwan News. Earlier this month, a Taiwanese man found himself having to put his new PlayStation 5 up for sale after his wife caught on to his attempt to pass it off as an air purifier. A Taiwanese Facebook user who lists himself as Jin Wu wrote that he had purchased a PS5 from a reseller the previous day. He said that after agreeing to pick up the device in person, he called the reseller's number and a woman answered the phone. Wu said that when he spoke to the woman about the console, she sounded like someone who does not frequently play video games. He also marveled at the remarkably low price tag for the new device, cheaper than any others he'd seen. Despite the price, the woman seemed quite eager to sell it. When he met the owner of the console in person, he was surprised to see a middle-aged man whom he judged to be an avid gamer. When he began chatting with the man, Wu asked him where he had originally purchased it. The man responded that he had bought it on the e-commerce website PC Home. Wu then complimented the man on his ability to find good bargains online and asked, "Did you buy two? Otherwise, why are you selling it?" The man was silent a moment before saying, "My wife wants to sell it." He wore a bitter expression on his face and Wu was at a loss for words. The seller then said, "It turns out that woman can tell the difference between a PS5 and an air filter." As early as June, netizens were comparing the new console to air purifiers with memes such as this going viral. That is heartbreakingly funny. Heartbreakingly funny. I honestly, I mean, it's a massive console. It really is. And yes, it does look like either a giant router or like if you took a PS2 and put folder around it, or it looks like an air purifier. I feel bad for this guy, but lesson be learned: don't lie to your wife. Like, just don't do it. She'll find out. Especially if it's a place, especially if you play video games and she knows you play video games. Especially considering how the PlayStation 5 has a PlayStation logo on it. Like, dude, come on. I hope you enjoyed this little story. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'm going to see if I can find more stories. Like, this is funny. I think this is funny as hell. And shame on him for trying to pass that off to his wife as an air purifier. No way she would. No way she'd be that dumb. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all real soon.